Yo, what up, family? What up? It's your boy CHARTPLUG, man. Welcome to volume six of technical analysis with CHARTPLUG. Last week was very choppy, man. I have no idea what the hell was going on. Monday and Tuesday was fine, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, everything just started to move up and down. I clearly have no idea what was going on last week. But yeah, luckily I wasn't involved in all of that because I had to do what I was done with what I had to do. So luckily I wasn't involved in all of that thing. But yeah, um, we get to weekly. Okay. Well, I see a hammer in the weekly chart. You know what I mean? I see a I see a hammer right here. Did you guys see that? And this is a weekly chart, so maybe I can expect the start for maybe a bullish trend, right? But but I won't be so sure about that, you know. But yes, on the weekly, I see a hammer there, a bullish hammer, by the way. Sometimes they call it a morning star, you know. So but I see a hammer, and then we get to the daily. We're gonna keep it clean and simple. When we get to the daily, we had an inverted hammer right here, indicating a trend direction. Then these things are called they have a word called I think it's the three black crows or something like that. But yeah, basically meaning that this indicates upward movement. But I won't be so sure yet, because you see by you see by this region of the blue rectangle I drew here, it's a consolidation region. So I wouldn't want to be trapped inside, but rather I would only I would only enter longs if the day closes above the blue rectangle, then I enter longs. But then last week I had anticipated that it may come down to, let me say, 12:30, but unfortunately it reversed around 12:40. But yeah, what we can do is basically now get to 4 hour. I mean, hey, I'm quite sick, by the way. I have the flu, but it doesn't really matter. Let's get down to this. Okay. Now let me try. Now let me try and see what we can expect. Let me just do this. I'm just keep it clean. Sweet. Okay. Let's get our Fibonacci. Fibonacci. Hey. Okay, I wanna see something. We got to this top. We get to this bottom. Price reversed around 0.618 and came down to here. So yeah, no, don't mind what I'm just trying to see something, because I like to use Fibonacci. It helps out a whole lot. This one came back between 0.382 and 0.5. All right, okay. So what do we expect to happen, right? As I said, the price is in between my blue rectangle, so I'm not gonna take any action. But let's see if we can get a few trend lines. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe if I can get that point. Yeah, this point. But then sometimes guys can just come and do this. I wonder why you're just forcing things, man. But yeah, there you go. I have this trend line here, and then I don't know if I should call this a pullback. Maybe to that trend line before you can start seeing more downward movement. But what I'm saying is, if at all, we close, if the day closes above this trend line, then I can expect a movement upwards. Because what happened here was we had the start of it, went down from this is the high, from the low, then from the high, a lower high, then from the lower low. So maybe like once it's done forming a lower high, we can expect a lower low now. I think I'll be looking out for shorts, but also longs too. You know what I mean? Like the market is king. So you can't really basically know what's gonna happen, but rather you'd always want to you always want to be on the right side of the market. I don't know. Maybe this could be like a young pullback. A pullback, I mean, like a flag or something. This could be a little bearish flag, or they call it a corrective structure. A corrective structure. And maybe if price was to come in rebound around 0.618 or 0.5, but I'm not saying this price is going lower, or I'm not saying it's going high, but either way we're still gonna catch it. If it bounces off this trend line, then you're gonna catch it going down to make new lower lows. Lower lows could be the target could be around this negative 0.27. But if it breaks through, then I can expect the price to go to, let me help get to. I can expect the price to go, let me say, to around, or basically from a double top around this region here. So let me say around 1270 and 1280, between there. Maybe we could go in from a double top and come down, or maybe even continue going up. Because he had from the double bottom. So yeah, so I mean, either way, whichever way, if it bounces off and retraces down, we go with it. If it breaks through and closes, we go up with it up until 1226. I mean 1276. So yeah, that's my gold scenario. Yeah, we'll just basically keep it simple, yo. We get to Euro USD, hard-headed pairs. But I barely trade Euro USD, to be honest. I don't like it. But yeah. Okay. We get to the weekly. Aye, let's do this. Oh yeah, by the way, I had drawn. Wait, let me get to the 4 hours so I'll show you guys some. Last week, I had anticipated the price to actually come down to here, but unfortunately, it only came back to there. But that's unfortunate, you know what I mean. But yeah, next time we'll get it. So yeah, we get to the weekly. So thrilled, I hate it. Okay, there you go. Let me remove these lines and all sorts of things here. Okay. Sweet. Look at that. We have been consolidating around this region, basically where price is right now, and then by the looks of things, it actually formed a bearish hammer. You know what I mean? Look at that there, from the bearish hammer. So with this one is, I'm not going to even try and be involved in it at all, because it's looking very, 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 I have no idea. But I mean, I'll just try and hit it up for you guys, for the family. But on the weekly, there's too much indecision between the currency. We get to daily. The daily is maybe indicating higher highs, right? No, I mean, it's actually indicating a rise in the trend line. And then we get to, I just want to see some. Don't worry about that. Let me get to the 4 hour. Oh yeah, the day is indicating high highs. I mean, not high highs, but highs. Okay, there you go. Okay, excuse me. All right, so we get to the 4 hour, right? Yeah, to the 4 hour. I think this line is actually quite useless anymore because it was for last week. We get to the 4 hour. So the 4 hour, I see a double top here. This one here and this one here. So maybe price could come also down here. But also again, while trying to extend this trend line, I got if it's appropriate to do this or do this. Now I'm gonna keep it OG. Okay. I'm gonna keep it the way it was at the first time. Okay. I was like this, right? So with Euro USD, I see so much indecision because price has been let me look for that. Price has been ranging in between here, and then if you get caught in here, and then if you get caught within this big blue box, then you're probably trapped, because we could go up, it could go down, it could go sideways, you know, basically what it's been doing the whole time. But what I can say I can expect to happen is, I see that the price it's actually formed like a young double bottom in this area and this area, and every time prices came to the bottom, it has found a way to the top first before actually reversing down to the bottom. So I can expect maybe this price to come to this top. Now, with a breakthrough to happen, I have no idea. But if it breaks to the upside or the downside, we go up with it or we fall with it respectively. But right now, it's in a choppy area, so I wouldn't advise anyone to enter it, because you can see what's been happening for the past week. For the past week, it's going up, playing around, and down. I mean, like, it's been playing games. Like, I don't know if you wanna be involved in it, but yeah, I mean, yeah, that's my point. I mean, that's my view in it. That it's rather we wait for the breakout, either to upside or downside, because right now what it's doing is it's collecting orders, or it's collecting positions, and then it collects positions by consolidating. So now a breakout is going to be very phenomenal, because it's going to it may actually be a huge breakout. So now we have to check if maybe we have Euro news coming up, or if we have USD powerful news coming up, because I think maybe next week we have NFP. I think it's the other week. Let me check it out. I think NFP is the other week, so we don't have NFP this week. But yeah, I mean, don't get caught up in the middle of this, but yeah, rather wait for the breakout. But yeah, I mean, you can see that the daily it's showing a bit of upward momentum, but as you can see, just look at it in the daily, man. It's like consolidating. There's no structure, there's nothing at all. And then you have to get it on the weekly. The weekly is even worse. It's full of dojis, hammers, everything. Look at that. It's full of dojis, hammers, inverted hammers, and hanging mans. We don't know what's going to happen here. But rather just let it be. We'll catch it next week, or when it breaks out. So we get to, what is it again? UJ. Alright, get to the UJ. UJ. Let's see what we got here. Let me remove this. I'll make another one. UJ. Well, I see an upward trend. From the looks of things, I see an upward trend. You know, and managed to break the falling wedge. You see it better in the 4 hour or the daily. But I see an upward trend, I think. But no, things, if UJ goes up, then gold has to go down. You know what I mean, or vice versa, man. Like, so we gotta be vigilant, because currency correlation is quite helpful in a way. So yeah, okay. Let me remove this. So many news. Just remove that. Okay, guys. If you look back, also, you see this region here. See this region. Let me color it with like something else. Orange. Oh, what did I do? Okay, let me do it again. You see this region here? Let me just color. Yeah, it's sweet. Okay. Yeah, this region, basically where price is right now. You wouldn't want to be caught inside it, because this is the region where it forms the most wicks. Wicks I mean shadows. Wicks I mean these long ass sticks or whatever they are. These things. These. So you wouldn't wanna be caught up in between here. Rather wait for the breakout on the upside or the downside. Because normally every time it breaks out, that's a new trend direction, you know what I mean? That trend will move for some nice pips, you know what I mean, before it actually stops or consolidates also. So I think right now it's very it's very dangerous to trade the pair inside this box. This orange box. When you get to 4 hour, you're gonna see it much clearer. I mean, you can see even in the 4 hour that the past week it's been trying to trap a whole lot of people. Look, let me just make it more. Look at this here. It's a bad area here, bad area here, bad area here. But let's just try and see. Let's just try and use price action. The price came from the top there. It came down, played around, continued its downtrend, right? Price came from here, its uptrend, played around a bit, and then continued the uptrend. Price came from the bottom, came down, played around a bit, and continued its downtrend. Price came from the bottom, going to play around here, and continued. I mean, and I expected to continue its uptrend to the top. To be honest with you guys, so I can maybe see maybe the 114 region in the next month or 2 weeks, whatever it is. But first of all, if it breaks out from here, then yes, I can see that region very soon. But it needs to break out from this orange box here, because this orange box is very deadly, and it's not cool. But let's try and find out patterns, I guess. Patterns. Let me remove this orange box, guys. So everything I basically draw here, I'm showing you how I do it, so you can draw it on your own chart and maybe see when it breaks out and everything. Because sometimes I also miss out breakouts, and I mean I also miss breakouts. You know what I mean? So at least if you can catch something, then we are good. I'll find a way to catch these pips. Let's see. Well, we have think of a triangle, but let me check it out. I think we have I can draw it like this. I can draw it like this, but whatever. Let me draw it like this. I think we have a symmetrical triangle right here. A symmetrical triangle right here, right? So this symmetrical triangle indicates that normally symmetrical triangles indicate trend that they indicate continuous. They indicate a continuous trend. You know, just that it had to consolidate by making this symmetrical triangle. Symmetrical triangles are not trend reversals, but rather they're trend continuations. Most of the time, that is, right? So I can expect price to, let me say, to be honest, I can say it may come to this high here first, then maybe play around to do its own thing before continuing going up. But I think with UJ, I see it going up, to be honest with you guys. So yes, basically I think what we can do right now is wait for the breakout on the 4-hour test, wait for the breakout and the retest, and then we go up with it. But sometimes price doesn't retest, and if it doesn't retest, just let it go. Just let it go. You don't want to be caught up in this box, but rather wait for it to actually break out around here. Then you can go up with it. Catch 200 pips to 10400. You know what I mean? So yeah, with this pairs, I just basically see let me do this. I basically see maybe the price up until here, because I can see a young consolidation. Maybe it may break out and go up. Also, again, if once it reaches here, then now we'll leave it up until we see a breakout and close on the daily above this resistance. Then maybe I can say now we can start going long. But with UJ going up, then gold has to go down using currency correlation. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll be on the lookout for these pairs. Guys, I think that's it. But yeah, now wait up. Y'all are my niggas, or y'all are my buddies. Y'all are family. You know what I mean? So I think let me just hit up one more pair. I don't know. Let me just choose Canada. Ah, Canada. Wow, I hate this pair. Oh yeah, I had looks like I had analyzed it long time ago. But anyway, okay. Let's get to the daily. But Canada has a whole lot of news. I hate it. Canada has a whole lot of Canada news there all the time. Now you know what? I think let me go to AUD. Yeah, cause Canada news that always news at half two GMT 2 plus almost every day about Canada. That thing just gonna mess up everything. Nah, I mean, wow, it's also an ugly ass pair. But okay. Let me just be quick with this one so I don't waste the time. Um, I the weekly we see a doji, so maybe we can expect a trend line. I mean, a trend line change. I mean, like a change of trend. We get to the daily. I'll just basically keep it simple on the daily. Okay. Let me see. Let me try and draw my support and resistances. Fine, so I can see what we can expect. Yeah, I can draw it here. What? It looks like a retest. Okay. 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 Yes. There we go. I'm gonna make it quick. I'd say I'd advise people to buy this play when it passes this red line. I do this red line from this wick, these wicks here and that wick. This wick hadn't formed before, so yeah, I can basically see this price to actually come up. So let me see around. Let me zoom out and get a proper pick. Yeah, let me see around around this height, or should I say this resistance here. This one. Let me just draw it perfectly for you. Yeah, basically around here. Then maybe retest again and continue going long. I think I'm not sure, but for now, the reason why I'm saying we we uh, we 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 are buying, or should I say it's an upward trend, is because first of all I see a bullish engulfing candle. That's a first point, and I see a breakout then retest of my resistance before continuing the longs. I want to see what this is, but this I know it's useless. So yeah. But to be sure, I'd say you should buy it once it passes this trend line here, which is red. So yeah, then you can get to CAD. I don't care anymore. CAD JPY. Let me just be quick also on this one. Yeah, this video is quite long. While it's still, let me just load up the news, man, for the family. Alright, okay. With this CAD, it looks like it formed a nice W and everything. Okay. Okay, CAD. Alright, sweet. Okay. I can also see an upward trend with CAD. Why? Reason being is because the same thing. It looks like it did a similar thing. It's you see this resistance right here. Yeah, went up, came through, retested. Now it has to go up. This was called by the Friday news because the Friday news were actually bearish for the Canadian dollar. So maybe that could be caused by the news. But I can expect the price to make new highs if it doesn't break the support here. You know what I mean? So what I basically mean is, if Monday closes out blue or bearish, I mean, no, blue or bullish, then we can expect price to actually go high, to make a new high. So yeah, what news do we have? Okay, we have Euro news. Maybe that could be our key to out of that consolidation in Euro USD. But I will see. Draghi will be speaking. Then we have USD called durable goods, man. Tuesday we have the ECB president. You have GBP financial stability report. Kanye speaks. My God. Consumer confidence for the USD. The Fed chair Yellen speaks for the USD. It's lit. It's lit this week so far. On Wednesday we got CAD news. Got the governor speaks. We got Draghi speaking. This guy be speaking every day, man. Doesn't he have? You gotta chill, man. Then we have Kanye speaking. Then we have Kuroda, because the Bank of Japan governor Kuroda will be speaking. Then we have crude oil inventories. Alright. Okay. That's lit. That's lit this next week. It's a bit lit, you know. Then Thursday it's all chilling. We only have the GDP news for USD and unemployment claims, right? Okay, and then Friday we have Canadian GDP, and then we have GBP current account. Then we have, yeah, I think that's all. So yeah, guys, I think that's all. Stay safe. Get to the pipping, guys. I love all of you guys. Yeah. Good luck this week.